Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. We are on our way trying to get to Sorrowflow, but there's this river in the way. So to some extent, we're just kind of aimlessly exploring, hoping we find a way to get over there. Because that's where we're gonna run into the Tiefling twins. Alright, so we've got a hilltop trail ahead of us. A chain of rocky hills towers above the calm waters of Lake Silverstep's southern shore. This trail meanders through boulders and stunted trees on the northern side of the hills. Okay. It's a different icon. Like, most things are just these flat circles, but there's some things that are actually physically designed, which I assume means they're important. And then we have Varnhold over here. Varnhold is going to be the capital of Mager Varn. Yeah, established by Mager Varn and his loyal mercenaries, Varnhold is a frontier town made up mostly of single adults with an even distribution of craftspeople and farm laborers. The main buildings in the town are an inn, a church of Erastil, and a local grange where farmers can stockpile and trade their produce. The town is constructed across the ford in the Kiravoy River, with a low flat-topped hill rising above it. Atop the hill stands the hewn log stockade and blockhouse that was built for the colony's defense. Quick question, how close are we to the timing here? 21 more days. We've got plenty of time. I guess I'm supposed to go there. That's our top quest? I don't know if Kingdom Quests or Troll Trouble is our main quest. But given how many are here, it feels like that's not main quest. I don't know. We do have a way to cross the river. Maybe we'll stop by Varnhold at some point. But let's get up to Sorrowflow. That was our plan. But having that there makes me kind of want to go visit. Random encounter. Again, a dragon. Although last time the dragon was actually some weak goblin alchemists. So I'm hopeful that it is not anything bad. It is a large earth elemental that's level 8. It is 2 large earth elementals that are level 8. Alright. That is most certainly something. I think it's getting late in the day. We've been traveling for a while. I could arguably use our spells. But do I want to save them for when we get to Sorrowflow?
I am yours to command.
Let's try saving and just doing this. Actually, we can go with something like Bless. You guys are neutral, so protection from evil doesn't matter. And you're not going to do any sort of elemental damage, I think. You just do bludgeoning. Can't tell, but I would assume rocks are just bludgeoning without an energy type. Let's get a Bless. Perfect. And then
Don't hesitate.
Valerie, you can't charge either. Alright, Wolf. You can charge either. Alright, I want you to charge that one. Valerie, you can't charge, so you start moving
Let us
forward.
strike as one.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Alright. Yeah, all of you help out the wolf. Valerie can tank for a while. There's a third one. Amazing. Oh, a fourth one. Alright. My plans counted for 2, and they weren't even great plans. Keep dodging, please. You're doing great. Alright, we've knocked you prone and killed you. Fantastic. Alright, looks like we're all... Well, Valerie's focusing on this one. So let's have everyone... Yeah. Focus there. Can you do... Probably a high-powered heal wouldn't go amiss. Excellent. Could go with Archon's Aura. Not sure that that's necessarily important. We'll go with a Bane to go with our Bless. Come on, team. Alright, you should be attacking Valerie, not Amiri.
Won't kill me.
Excellent.
Tear them apart.
Oh, Lindsay, why are you... There were two more behind us. What the heck? Inspire courage, please. Okay. And two more. Where are they coming from? Okay. My plans did not involve there being dozens of earth elementals just popping out of the woodwork. Including two that popped up behind us. Where did they even come from? That's weird. Because, like, there's nowhere for them to have come from here. Alright. So we're going to use our buffs. I should not have Octavia as a frontliner. Yeah, not amazing. Oh well, I already clicked it.
Done with waiting.
I want you to rage. I want you to inspire courage.
The end draws near.
You can turn on your Archon's aura.
What's the holdup?
Don't hesitate.
Meanwhile, you
Let us strike as one.
go there. Wolf, I still think I like the idea of you charging there.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
I don't know what to do about the ones that show up behind us. Because that doesn't make sense. It definitely breaks my plan. No. No, no.
Tear them apart.
Amiri, come back and help out here, please. You three, pull back. Oh, no.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Oh, I did not realize you were that far down.
Avenge me.
No, we might not pull this off. Yeah, you guys. Just walking in from off screen.
Definitely will be. Lost.
Nope, harem's down, so we have no more healing. Okay, no, I don't think we can actually win this fight.
I still got it. Protect me.
Yeah, alright.
Last chapter.
I don't know what's the deal with that fight. Let's just bail. Like, as fun as that is, I can't fight that many. Level 8 monsters. I guess that way? So we were told to go in alone. I don't have a way of dropping off my party members, so I'm hoping I'm allowed to just leave them behind and walk forward with my character. Because the idea of somehow showing up with just, like, walking this whole way with just my character seems weird. Hello? Black screen? Oh, here we go. Kaliki smiles faintly as you approach, but you can't help notice that she's as tense as a bowstring. 3 young tieflings wearing bright clothing, the sort one might find in a harlequin's wardrobe, are gathered near Kaliki, fidgeting from foot to foot. They bow simultaneously. The youngest casts you an inquisitive look. So this is the patron you found, Elder? The Baroness of this land. And to think that Kenera used to say that you don't know how to make connections. Oh. The short-haired tiefling girl steps on her friend's tail. Stop it, Nio. Don't you see you're upsetting her? Forgive her, Elder. And you too, Your Grace. When Nio was little, a donkey knocked over his crib. His horns got caught in its saddlecloth, and he was dragged for half a block, bumping his head on every corner. Now he's no more clever than the donkey. It's probably not a true story, because that would be really bad for a child. Kaliki stomps her foot, drawing their attention. Sweet Teeth, that's enough. You're going right back to the city. The Baroness and I need to talk in private, and we're going to the Talden Tower without you. It might be dangerous. As you say, Elder. The last of the three tieflings, who had kept quiet until now, nods and gestures to the others. We'll go to the city. We'll see if a three tail-swinging goofs like us can find gainful employment around here. If you decide to settle down in these parts, maybe we can find a place here too. Goodbye, Your Grace. Please remind me, what is the place that we're looking for here? Or I have other things to do, I'll return lately. What are we looking for here? I mean, I remember, but we don't have an option besides asking, which makes it feel weird. It's an ancient Talden settlement, long ago ravaged by the elements. They used to mine ore in the rocks. Little is known about what happened here, but according to rumors, a terrible flood devastated the town. Many citizens perished, the others fled. Only the tower remains, standing on the cliffs. The flood wasn't able to reach it. The tower may still hold substantial riches, and among them, the Disc of the Eclipse, a relic from a Kandarian temple of Nethys. That's what I'm looking for. Send away your other companions. We will go on alone from here. I mean, that's a really tall order, considering it wasn't very long ago we were fighting an infinite swarm of elementals. Your companions go back down the road, leaving you and Kaliki alone. Who were those three tieflings? My friends from Kadira. Their names are Naiho, Tevi, and Elki, but I usually call them the Sweet Teeth. They're always together, and always act and speak in chorus. It was they who dug up the history of this place and told me of the treasury, but they never got inside. They say there's a lot of dangerous beasts ahead. Then why did you send away the rest of my party? Kaliki sighs. I'm happy that at least someone from my past life hasn't abandoned me, but they make me anxious as well. The Sweet Teeth know nothing about what happened after our escape. They think Kenera died, and I adopted a strange new name to hide from my past. But they know me and my sister well and could easily uncover the truth. That would breach Nethys' first condition. That's why it would be better for all of us if we met as rarely as possible. Besides, Kenera nearly fed the poor Sweet Teeth to wild animals, though it seems like ages ago. So what's our plan? There must be a cliff somewhere ahead, where we'll find the remains of the tower. We'll need to climb it and search the ruins, and be ready for trouble. One can never be too careful. Well, are we ready? I mean, I guess so. Lots of dangerous monsters, and you sent away my party. I'm ready, let's go. Kaliki nods gratefully. Thank you. I'm glad I don't have to walk this road alone. You could walk it with even more friends. Are those water elementals? Didn't I already say that I didn't want to fight a bunch of elementals? Alright.
And I shall answer.
Kaliki is a kineticist. Kineticists are living channels for elemental matter and energy, manipulating the world around them by drawing upon inner reserves from their own bodies. Kineticists often awaken to their kinetic abilities during a violent or traumatic experience, releasing their power involuntarily. As kinetic power is seldom inherited, kineticists are rarely able to find mentors to guide them, so they must delve into these mysteries on their own to learn to control their gifts. Kineticists generally use their powers to assail their foes from range, but based on the way their talents develop, they can channel their kinetic abilities for a variety of situations. Kineticists are usually quite different from their families and friends, so they often strike out on their own or alongside others with extraordinary talents. Makes sense. You are unarmed, but you do have a crossbow that you don't have equipped. You really prefer to go unarmed? let's see. Kinetic healer, so you can heal with your kineticist abilities. You've got a water blast and a shroud of water to increase your AC. Gather power, scorching ray. So you are water focused, I think, but you also know scorching ray. Interesting. That might be a tiefling ability, actually. Yeah, they can use the scorching ray spell once per day. So that you got from being devil spawn. Simple weapon proficiency, light armor, point blank shot, precise shot, deadly aim. So you're intending to be a ranged character, clearly. Alright. I guess with that in mind, let's at least equip the bow. But I'm guessing you primarily attack with your blast, and you do. So you're not actually going to attack with the bow. So Water Blast does 3d6 plus 7. That is certainly something. Burn 0. I need to look up how burn works. So I can gather power. Can I suspend a move action to gather energy or elemental matter and reduce total burn cost of the chosen blast by 1. After that, they use the chosen blast. To use this ability, the kineticist needs to have both hands free. Ah, you have to have your hands free. Okay, gotcha. So you can't have your weapon out. The ability can never reduce the burn cost of a blast below 0 points. So use your move action to gather energy to reduce the total burn cost of a chosen blast by 1. You also have a kinetic blade, so if you need to attack in melee, presumably, given the name, and I can't right-click it to see more. Ultra kinetic blast with meta magic feats. I don't remember what Empower does, specifically. Okay, burn. There we go, that's what I was missing. Kineticist can overexert herself to channel more power than normal, pushing past the limit of what is safe for her body by accepting burn. Some of the wild talents allow her to accept burn in exchange for greater effect, while others require her to accept a certain amount of burn to use the talent at all. For each point of burn she accepts, the kineticist takes 1 point of non-lethal damage per character level. This damage can't be healed by any means other than getting a full night's rest, which removes all burn and associated non-lethal damage. Kineticist can accept only 1 point of burn per round. This limit raises to 2 points at 6th level, yada yada. So how do I accept burn? Because that's not what gather power is. And it's not by just clicking on that. Okay, so the water blast is burn 0. This is burn 1. So if I wanted to extend the range, it would give her a point of burn, but allow her to then extend the range of her attacks. What's the normal range? Close range, long range. I don't know what that means, but okay. And then torrent, all creatures in a 30-foot line for 2 burn. Alright, I don't know what any of that means. But I'm assuming they've set this up with the intent that she and one other character can handle it. Given that that's what they're forcing upon us.
In due time.
So we've got a couple of ferocious slurks that we know nothing about. Or we can avoid them. Nope, can't avoid them. There's another ferocious slurk. I mean, I'm glad I have the wolf here, so at least I have some form of tank.
Let's make this quick.
You did 20 damage. I mean, I guess 3d6 plus 9. That seems like an absurd amount of damage. Is that just standard for you? And I guess it is. It feels really high.
This will hurt.
Okay, we've got water elementals, but they're sort of surrounded by this ring and fire. And they're not marked in red as if they're enemies. Oh, goodbye, frog. So Wolf's a little injured. You got a healing ability, right? How does that work? Do you have a healing ability? Okay, so we actually have multiple versions of Gather Power. Low, medium, and high. Strange. But no, I don't see... There it is. Kinetic healer. Is it just once per day? Because I'm seeing the one there. I was just noticing my wolf was injured, and therefore a question of could I just heal him between fights? Oh no, not by yourself, please. Oh dear.
Taste my fury.
Yeah, I'm not super confident that the elementals are going to stay caged. You have been slimed. I have been slimed. Excellent. I didn't look specifically down here. Yeah, there is stuff. All right, let's... Nope, do not... do not step into the ring. I just feel... Okay, never mind. You guys just... It's fine. It seemed like a bad idea, but what do I know? All right, nothing magical. I guess since there's no harm wandering through the elementals area. Huh.
I do what I must.
Kaliki throws back her head and looks upward. Up there! There's a tower there, on the cliff. But it will be difficult to climb such a steep slope. Kaliki gives you a pensive and sad smile. My sister and I used to climb cliffs together. She was so angry when I was faster, but she always helped me when she got ahead. Use a rope for Athletics 12 or Athletics 18, just start climbing. Let's go to our goal. Use a rope, please. Kaliki climbs the cliff with the dexterity of a lizard, but you go stride for stride with her, easily keeping up. Soon the top of the cliffs lay before you. What a beautiful place, and cozy. The cliffs seem to embrace this place. And a waterfall. Now I see why the Taldans decided to settle here. I'd live here too. So that's probably where we need to go. As always, let's explore some. Gargoyle. That we don't know your level. I guess let's hope Kaliki's attacks are awesome.
Enjoy your final moments.
Oh, a couple of gargoyles. Goodbye, wolf. You're not going to last long. And you did not. Mage armor?
Yes.
I don't know about this, guys.
I still got it.
Shield? You're not quite dead. Now you are. Can you stop attacking my dead body? No? Okay. Leaky, it's all you. Alright. That was rough. I guess I should have used some potions. Never really think about it, and I definitely should have. Man, wouldn't it be nice if I had the rest of my party here. And right, we can't use potions on you, Wolf. What do we have here? Remains of a Taldan Adit. Seems from the outside that the vault caved in, and it's hopeless to remove the rubble. Was there anything further this way? Hopefully, no more gargoyles. Oh, this might be the tower we were supposed to look for. Gleeky looks warily around the area. The tower! It's destroyed, and I'm afraid. Hello? So that'll be the thing you're looking for. That is the thing I'm looking at. Gleeky points at the ruins. A frightening gargoyle is sitting among them. Is it even a gargoyle? The jewels the monster has gathered in its nest, glimmering here and there. But the brightest treasure of all is a small disc lying at its feet. It glistens white, like incandescent metal, but a moment later it is covered by abysmal blackness. Then it flashes white again. The disc of the eclipse, that must be it. But how do we... The girl freezes mid-sentence, her eyes open wide, and then... You look in the eyes of a tiefling girl as she emerges from the portal, and she raises her brow expressively. Melandra, it's such a wonderful day, and what a view! There's no need for the charade. Your sister told me the truth. Canara? You see a glimmer of fear in the girl's almond-shaped eyes as she quickly gathers herself. It was to be expected. From the very beginning, I thought the Herald of Nethys was just joking with us, making us promise to keep everything a secret while forcing us to switch spontaneously with no warning at any moment. I wonder if we will be punished for our failure. Well, what good is it to worry about something you can't change? I'm already living on a borrowed life, beyond my time. Kenora keeps silent for a few moments, contemplating her new situation, but then she smiles coyly. Tell me, Melandra, didn't we say goodbye in a luxurious banquet hall in Restov the day you received your barony? And now we're sitting all alone at the top of a cliff in some backwater, surrounded by slimy flesh-eating toads and other revolting monsters. I don't even know which question to ask first. Why or how? I guess I'm a baroness of many talents. Your sister asked me to find an artifact, or enough talk. I'm here to win the Taldan treasure and the artifact. I guess I'm a baroness of many talents. Kenora rolls her eyes ostentatiously. I thought palace balls and parades were the proper entertainment for nobility, but rock climbing isn't too bad either. Your sister asked me to find an artifact. An artifact? Doesn't have to be the disc of the eclipse, does it? Of course, it was I who first told you about it, but I imagined us sitting cozy by the fire in your castle, while your servants went off to collect it. But oh well, an adventure it is then. But it seems our treasure has been stolen by that ugly gargoyle. So what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do now? Let's fight it. We'll easily defeat it. Will we? Will we? Let's try to slip past it and take the disc and the other valuables. I'm not ready to attack the gargoyle yet. Yeah, if we can sneak past it, even better. Let's try to slip past it and take the disc and the other valuables. A reasonable plan. Lead the way. I'll follow you. But there was a cave. Also, I thought you were going to follow me. You left my party. Let's pretend I can stealth. And save. Now I wish I'd gone up to that other area. What do we know about you? Only level 5, actually. With regeneration 5, cold iron, or fire. That's not great.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
Yeah. Okay. It spotted the wolf. It theoretically hasn't spotted me yet.
Strike!
Oh, hi there. You just jumped down the cliff after us? Alright. Let's use some fire on you. So, Kenora, what's your deal? You're a dark elementalist. Also lawful evil. I didn't look at Kaliki's alignment. Some Kinesthetists who are loath to suffer the consequences of channeling their power study the darkest esoteric energies on the planes, or of the planes, and use souls to fuel their occult might. Spiritual tortures these dark elementalists inflict upon their victims' souls are horrifically selfish acts on par with the actions of demons. Okay, so you're just evil. Gotcha. So you have Burning Infusion. Your kinetic blasts ignite your foes. Whenever an infused blast hits a foe and penetrates its spell resistance, that foe catches on fire, regardless of whether it takes damage. A foe that catches fire takes 1d6 points of fire damage each round until the fire is extinguished. Well, that's useful against an enemy that has regeneration that fire overcomes. So you've got soul power. Uses the souls of others to protect herself from the dangers of burn. She can't choose to accept burn if doing so would raise her total number of points of burn above 3. However, the number of times per day equal to her intelligence modifier. It's a full round action. She can gather up the souls of dead creatures. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Scorching Ray. Fire Blast. Searing Flesh. Increase heat damage. Foxfire. You surround a creature with glowing flames that outline it as per fairy fire. Interesting. You have spell penetration as opposed to the deadly strike or whatever it was called. Okay. I guess keep doing your thing. Can't really have you... I mean, I want you to do various
This is going to hurt.
ways of doing burn, but also we need to just keep inflicting damage because I'm gonna die in a moment. Since, you know, I'm tanking. Something I should not be tanking. Oh, yep, there we go.
Sister, protect me. Dying is
Alright.
pleasant.
Yeah, I don't think we should be here yet. I have no idea why they were like, you can't bring your party. Also, there's tons of dangerous enemies around. Alright. So, last time the wolf was the one that was noticed, I think. Can you stop walking, wolf?
Their life ends here.
Maybe I thought I clicked on the wolf? I don't know. We're screwed again. It's
This
fine.
will hurt.
Grease on you? I don't know. And, oh, Entangle. Might even be better. Entangle on you. We'll do Grease afterwards. Then a Grease. Hopefully that can slow your movement. Mage armor, because I'm tanking, and it's gonna turn out super poor. Then shield. I think it interrupted my casting. It dazed me. Hey, but you got him down. Okay. Well, that was a terrible fight. We shouldn't be here. But theoretically, we won.
In due time.
The remains of a dock. The Taldans launched barges loaded with ore from here.
You should have
I guess before we loot the big fancy item, let's grab all the jewels. Amulet of natural armor, I think. Unknown amulet. Got another box here. Just jewelry. And then a body. Some diamond dust. Alright, let's grab the Disc of the Eclipse. Let's see what we have here. Kenara's tail dances just above the ground, giving away the tiefling's excitement. She's obviously anxious to grab the Disc of the Eclipse, but waits for you to nod. Let's detect magic. Examine the magical aura of the artifact and the surrounding area. You easily find the disc's aura. It's an intricate artifact, but it doesn't seem especially powerful. But you notice something else, traces of a much stronger aura nearby. It seems that someone very powerful was here before you and did something to the disc. Kenara, I sense something strange, as if someone was here right before us and did something to the disc. Tiefling seems surprised. Someone was here before us, found the treasure and the artifact, but didn't take them? So strange. Well, we aren't going to use the disc right now anyway, are we? We'll just take it to the capital and examine it there. I mean, that's... If someone powerful came here and cast some magic on it, but left it here for you to find, that's real risky to just take it directly to our capital. Granted, they could have just cast their whatever magic they wanted on our capital if they were strong enough. Fine, take the disc. What part of not using it right now did you not understand? The girl quickly grabs the artifact with both hands, and that very instant, you hear a loud sound like a clap, and Kenara is enveloped in a cocoon of white light, which quickly turns to darkness. You hear voices whispering and interrupting each other. They seem to be speaking in images, not natural words. Black, white, bound, split, indivisible. Then the strange phenomena ends as quickly as it began. The darkness disappears and Kenara is standing just where she was, seemingly intact, but the disc in her hands is gone. Are you alright? Here we are, we just recovered the artifact and then lost it already. I don't know what just happened, but I don't like it. Are you alright? What? Kenara seems to barely hear you. She shakes her head a few times, as if she's emerging from a dream. Amazing, I didn't expect this. Listen, the artifact didn't disappear, I can feel it. Like it's a part of me now. And I think I know how to use it. Kaliki looks at you in a complete astonishment. Melandra, what just happened? I was sleeping in the demiplane, but this time I wasn't pulled out of it like usual. It's like I heard a voice, Kenara's voice. You are going to drive me insane, I swear. Kenara and I recovered the Disc of the Eclipse, and it affected her in a strange way. You two are going to drive me insane, I swear it. Kaliki extends her hands in a pleading gesture. I think I'm going to lose my mind, and just when I thought my life couldn't get any crazier. So what happened? We recovered the Disc of the Eclipse, and it affected her in a strange way. So what I felt and heard was the influence of the disc, but it's so strange. Kaliki closes her eyes and stands still. Her dark hair moves in the wind, but nothing happens for about a minute. Then, without opening her eyes, she begins to move her hand. Yes, now I understand. They're just going to keep phasing in and out. Hello again. Ah, are we still here in Sorrowflow? So my sweet sister learned how to use our new ability so quickly. I was sure it would take her a year. I'm going to try to switch us again. Please tell her for me that she's a foolish goat. Kaliki looks even more stunned. I'm back again, and again I heard my sister calling me. I felt it inside, just like my bond to the elemental forces. Now we can switch places whenever we wish. Your sister asked me to tell you that you're a foolish goat. Chaotic good. Your sister asked me to tell you that she misses you. Bluff check passed. Your sister asked me to tell you to give you a nice big hug to the wonderful Baroness who helped you so much. You can now switch whenever you want to. You got your disc. Now can we put an end to this nonsense and move forward? Uh-huh. Your sister asked me to tell you that she misses you. I doubt that's exactly what she said, but thanks for trying to cheer me up. So you can now switch whenever you want to? Oh, yes. Oh, there's so many thoughts in my head. It's a miracle we found such a rare artifact that could help us. Or perhaps Nethys planned this all along. And what should we do with this new gift? Now my sister and I must decide how to divide the time we share. That's true, because it used to be based on just sleeping. But now it's... Now, whoever is in charge can choose when to switch. So someone could choose to just permanently stay there. Can the one in the demiplane choose to return? Like force their way out? Or can one of them outside just choose to never let the sister out and just live their life if they wanted? Interesting thoughts. Kaliki shakes her head. Yes, I'll think about all this and many other things, but for now, I wish to thank you, Melandra. If a foreign outcast's gratitude means anything to you, you have it. And one more thing, I'd like to remain in your lands and help you with your quests and travels. Now that we can better control our switches, we won't have to keep running from one place to another. I think Canara will support my idea. What do you say? You'll be most welcome. May this be the beginning of a wonderful journey. Yeah, we're entangled. Alright, so is there nothing scary about the water elementals that are all around? Because I still don't trust them. Also, I still want to go up that cliff again. Hi there. An empire once so great, where is your strength? Does the same fate await us? No answer. Is there a way to get back up? Because I do see stairs and a tower and what? No.
I'm there.
Stone gutter and the nearly indistinguishable remains of an old mechanism. Most likely it was once used to bring ore down from the cliff.
I do what I must.
Yeah. There was a cave. I want to go in the cave. Maybe we can circle back around. Kaliki? Can you... I get that I cast the entangle and there's no way to undo it, but come on. No, all we can do is just leave the area. Haldor and Kadira were rivals for ages. It's so strange to wander around these ruins.
I'm off.
A feud can be stronger than blood ties, and blood ties can be much like a feud. Oh, there was looting of the gargoyles that I missed. Well, cool. So we've found Kaliki and Kenara, but they're not in our party. However, I think this is a good place to end the episode. I think next time maybe we'll make our way over to Varnhold and see what's going on there. But I guess we'll decide then. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.